Hi there. How you doing? You good? Oh my. Someone's been working out. So you're curious. You're bi-curious on how much it costs to live in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I've been wondering too. That's why I've kept track of every single cent I've spent here over the last month. We're going to do a what it costs in a month video to live here in Chiang Mai, Thailand. I am a vegan. You are a loser. So I tried to be as accurate as possible, and I separated things into different categories because I do believe that not everybody is going to have the same miscellaneous expenses that I had, and my bills are going to be different and my business expenses are different. So I tried to label like food and water, and this is for a vegan diet, by the way. I don't care that you can save money on frogs dipped in cricket sauce. I don't give a shit. So this is like a high fruit vegan diet, and this is how much it costs for me to live here in Chiang Mai. And keep in mind that this was my first month, so things like I wasn't savvy. I didn't know the best places to go. I was going to pretty expensive restaurants at times, but in general, this is a fruit-based diet with a restaurant meal almost every day. And just to give you an example, I spent 2,900 baht on my first week for food and water. Last week, after all this month was done, I spent 1,500 baht. So it's gonna vary. Once you get savvy, you can lower that cost down. I bet you, I'm doing a 1 meal a day restaurant diet now. I'm gonna spend like 10 baht a week. The math doesn't add up. I realize that. Okay, we're moving along. So I tried to write down as many details as possible. I get even more accurate as the days go by. I tell you exactly like, oh, this was 2 kilograms of papayas for this price. So you can figure it all out. And just as a starting note here, I made some, oh, there's my video uploading. Monk's Trail, go check that out. If you haven't seen it already, I'll kill you. $1 is 32.57 baht. 1 Canadian dollar is 25.73 baht, and 1 pound is 43.87 baht. So if you want to do some calculations, just Google this, baht to wherever you are right now, and keep that window open. So when I say something, oh, this was 200 baht, you just type in, oh, how much is that? 200 baht. What's that in a pound? Oh, it's 450. Okay, that's how much that costs. So do that during the video and you can keep along. Keep up? Go fuck yourself. So I started keeping track October 27th, and this is everything I spend in a day, and I broke it up. So like 10 coconuts, that cost me 140 baht. That's the best deal I've seen so far. Water, I have included in the food category. You can probably get it cheaper. There are reverse osmosis stations around the city, so if you want to fill up your own water, I think it's a lot cheaper to do that. And you can also have it delivered to your house for the same price in glass bottles. I'm considering doing that. So you can see my first miscellaneous expense was a 5-pack of charcoal masks. I just wear them on my bike rides through the city. There's a lot of exhaust. It might help. I don't know, but it's better than not having it, I think. Might not be, I don't know. So you can see today, there was a market right near my house, and I just bought like 3 things of rice. I think it's maybe a cup or 2 cup serving. So I bought a bunch of rices and a couple little veggies, and that was my dinner. It wasn't that good. It wasn't like flavored or anything. It was one of the worst dinners I've had, actually. But cost me 50 baht. Pretty good deal. I'll put this file somewhere so you can download it if you want to take a good look at everything, because I wrote down everything in good detail, and you can see exactly which days I was like going out to restaurants and which weren't. If there isn't a restaurant meal on that day, that means I stayed home and I made all my own food like a good boy. So I do that sometimes, at least 5 of the days. So like the next day I had 3 7-Eleven meals. I ain't trying to hide nothing from you. These are like soybean oil dipped in soy sauce, soy nightmares. And I had them. I was like, oh, I gotta try it. I was in an experimentation phase in my early days. Give me a break. Now this next day I actually went out twice. I went to Om Restaurant, had a curry and pumpkin dish, and then that was lunch, and then dinner I went out to this Calm Market buffet. It's basically 10 baht per 100 grams of food, and they have just a bunch of different varieties of beans and potatoes and sweet potatoes and pumpkins and taro root. It's a great buffet. So I'm just going through details on this first week. I'm not going to talk through every single thing I bought, but I found the Happy Green buffet here, 140 baht for all you can eat. It's like, it has to be one of my favorite places to go. It's so delicious. And that day I did laundry finally. I do laundry like once a month out here. Once my underwear run out, I'm good to go. I do laundry. And it cost me 316 baht, but I found a cheaper place. I just did the same amount yesterday for 190 baht. So as you get used to the city, you find better deals. That was for 2 big loads of laundry, basically. So now for some bills. I rent a 1-bedroom condo. If you want to see a tour of it, it's right there. 6,000 a month. My friend gives me a deal like it's his condo and I'm renting it from him. So this place would probably be about 10,000 a month. So I'm getting a super deal on it. I love this place so much. I could get a cheaper place, but I wouldn't have that view of the mountain and be far away from the plains. I just love this place so much. So I'm willing to spend a little bit more than I thought I would in the beginning. I was planning on getting like a 2,000 to 4,000 baht a month place, just a little room, but I like having a kitchen sink. A lot of these places don't even have a kitchen sink. Ridiculous. So electric bill, 262 baht, and that's basically just my laptop running all the time, a fan running like 20 hours a day, no air conditioning whatsoever. I never use air conditioning. I like the heat. I prefer the heat. It's better air quality. And anything else? TV a couple times, watching movies that I've downloaded. Legally, of course. Water bill is 30 baht. I don't drink the tap water. I don't suggest you drink it either. It's fine to brush your teeth with and wash your mouth out of the filth that you just ate. And I have a warm shower every day, maybe 10 minutes. Sometimes it's warm, I should say. Fluctuates a lot. But that's just typical water usage. And my internet is 632 baht a month. And that is for 40 megabytes down and 12 megabytes up. I did a little test. And it's plenty fast. I'm super happy with it. So there's a couple things I got, like 2 cups of Himalayan salt. Obviously you're not gonna, that's like good for a couple years probably. I hardly ever use it. I just wanted it. So week 1 totals, 2934 baht for food, miscellaneous 406 baht, bills 6924. So I spent 10,000 baht, 10.264 that week. So expensive week, but that's with rent and everything in that first week. So moving along to the second week. Lots of food, mostly food. Now this, 7,000 baht for this thing. For this and the stand and the cable, 7,000 baht. So obviously you can scratch that off your list if you're not a YouTuber who's all into tech. I like the microphone. We got it for the podcast. So obviously that's not going to be an expense for a typical person, and it's not going to be an expense for me very often. It's like, I got it now. I don't have any more expenses for a while. So you can see the restaurants I'm going to. Okaju, they got the big organic salads. Vegan Heaven, you can't go wrong with Vegan Heaven. When I want something super delicious, I'll go there. It's a little farther away from my house, and I do love the all-you-can-eat buffets and the cheap vegetarian society. I hadn't discovered the vegetarian society yet. And there you can get pretty much all you can eat for like 30 baht. It's 10 baht for a huge plate. So I go there quite often now, so I'm saving a lot of money. But Vegan Heaven, when I just want something super tasty, they do it right there. Maya Mall has this little vegan place where you can get like 4 dishes for 160 baht. It's a lot of food, like super lot. And I ate the buffet at night. So sometimes I do 1 meal a day restaurants, sometimes 2, sometimes none. That's a balance. This was the sesame snack that had honey in it. That turned me into a demon child of the north. And I can no longer spread veganism on my channel because I'm not a vegan now because I had honey once in 6 years. I bought some vinegar to clean the house and a couple of things at that dollar store. If you watched the dollar store video, get some cheap things there. $28.95 for food, $3.17 for miscellaneous, and no bills. So look at that. We're down to 3,200 baht for the week. So one major factor of living here in Chiang Mai, you have to factor in the visa costs. So I extended my visa and that cost me 1,900 baht, 200 for the photos, and 4 baht for a copy of my passport. So you have to assume, like, I'm gonna have to do that every 3 months basically. And then the next month I'm gonna be fine, no charges, but then I'm gonna have to take a flight as well, or a bus ride every 3 months. So you have to factor in. So for this month, I can only factor in the extension. So you gotta leave some money in your mind for a flight. I got a bunch of bike stuff. So like the initial cost, obviously, of moving somewhere, you're gonna spend a bit more. I bought a bike, I bought a bunch of bike gear, a couple of things for the kitchen, stuff like that. Just a bunch of food there. So week 3, 2,200 baht, so I'm saving money already. Miscellaneous 1,230 baht, and bills 2,100 baht. So moving along to the final week, this is when I finally discovered Vegetarian Society. I got 3 huge meals for 45 baht, and I just discovered that if you just get 2 toppings and rice, it's only 10 baht, instead of what I was doing was grabbing a bit of each topping, and that's 15 baht. You really don't need to do that. So I often leave there with 2 huge plates for 20 baht. Full, absolutely stuffed. I'm doing 1 meal a day now. Just eating there, I get 3 plates, 30 baht. I can live here for 30 baht a day, food-wise. Oh my God. I got a birthday gift from my mom, and I ordered 6 Vegetable Police t-shirts. They still haven't arrived yet, but that was expensive for me. My God. And that was with free shipping. Okay, so as you can see, I only spent 993 baht for that week of food. So sometimes it's really low. It depends. Sometimes you buy a bunch of fruit the day before the last week, and then you have a bunch of fruit to eat. You don't gotta buy more. Miscellaneous 800, business 2,900 with the shirts. So in total, I spent 9,031 baht on food for the entire month. And that will go lower now that I know what I'm doing. So it'll be much lower. I could get it ridiculously low. If I go to that Vegetarian Society a lot, which I do, we might get that down to like 400 baht. Miscellaneous stuff, 2,760 baht. Just whatever houseware things and masks, little things that you might buy as well. Bills were 9,028 baht, so that just includes rent and everything we talked about. And my business expenses, which were the highest of all things, 99.60. I like to pour my money back into my business, whether it's like upgrading audio equipment or camera equipment or buying shirts to advertise. I pretty much only wear Vegetable Police shirts except today. Bad example. That was a stupid business decision. I didn't say that right. Decision. We're moving along. So in total, I spent 30,780 baht this month, which ends up being less than 1,200 Canadian. And that included buying this like $300 setup here and like another $150 on the t-shirts. So you can see life is pretty cheap here. And I'm gonna do another one of these episodes the next month. So I've already started tracking the next month, and we'll see how low we can get it. But if you want to pay attention to the numbers, food-wise, if you want to be a mostly fruitarian with having fun at the restaurants, you might spend a little. You'll spend less than that. This was a rookie bitch in his first month spending 9,000 baht on food. So you'll spend less than that. And the bills, about 9,000, you can do less than that as well. So technically, you could live here probably 1,600 baht a month if you don't buy any houseware stuff or have any other expenses. You just live like a hobbit. But I also didn't get any massages this month. It's been a while. I will start doing those, but if you want a massage here, they're $200 for a Thai massage and sometimes $150. $150 to $200 for the Thai massage and $300 for an oil massage. And then you throw in a $20 tip. 20 baht. It's like 70 cents. They think you're being generous, but you're not. So we'll see how low I can get it for the next month. But pretty much everything here is cheaper except electronics, which is the unfortunate part of my job. Cameras and stuff are more money, but you can find the deals. This wasn't like too much more than it would have been back in Canada, so relatively fine. And most things are cheap. All the important things that you spend, like rent, food, water, all that stuff, that's cheap as nail filings. And I think we're done here. That's how much it cost me, if you were curious. And the price is only going lower. I'm a hunter for deals, so when I find cheap things, I go there often. So, that's it. Thanks for watching the video today. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you save money by shaving your cat and carrying him around town so people feel sorry for you, that you're carrying an alien, and they give you money, and restaurants give you deals, and they feed your cat for you. So thumbs down if you're that guy. And we're done. Thanks for watching. This is awkward, talking to the side of the mic and looking that way. My neck is broken. I have permanent neck damage from this video. So support me on Patreon and buying my music or t-shirts so I can pay for the neck surgery. And we'll see you in the next video. Oh, the stand ruins the back.